Hello everyone, here we are on the breathtaking outskirts of Salzburg, Austria. Behind me flows the Salzach River, clear and glistening under the winter sun. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I could stare at this view all day, but folks, we've got some hot royal drama to dive into today. And trust me, it's juicy. Let's get into it. Meghan Markle, she has officially lost the plot. She has lost it, folks. This isn't just another tabloid story. This is a full-blown public relations disaster of epic proportions. So as you might remember from previous coverage, Meghan and Harry's orbit has now lost their 11th communications professional in just 5 years. Yes, 11. Count them. That's more turnover than most fast food franchises. Now, for anyone who's not familiar, a PR agent's job is basically to sell the couple to the world. They're supposed to highlight their charity work, celebrate their business ventures, and most importantly, keep them in the headlines, positively. You know, the kind of job where if it goes wrong, everyone notices. But here's the kicker. Meghan's latest PR powerhouse, Meredith Maines, a top-tier communications executive, walked away from Archewell Philanthropies, the charitable arm of the Sussexes. Now, Meredith isn't just any PR person. Before joining the Sussexes, she led communications at Google, one of the richest, most influential companies in the world. She worked at Hulu, helping that platform skyrocket, managed talent for American Idol, and even spent time with Lightseed Venture Partners, a venture firm worth millions. In short, she's elite. She knows how to navigate billion-dollar personalities, high-stakes media and public perception disasters. And yet, even she walked away from the Sussex circus. That tells you something, doesn't it? So here's the situation. Publicly, the Sussexes thanked Meredith. Lovely words, heartfelt gestures, all that jazz. But behind the scenes, the whispers are vicious. Meghan's camp has reportedly been dropping hints that Meredith messed up, that she couldn't handle the high-wire act of managing the Sussex narrative. And the headline, that Meghan and Harry are deeply unpopular, unsuccessful and, frankly, terrible employers. Ouch. And now let's talk about the Kardashian birthday train wreck. Yes, the infamous Kris Jenner 70th birthday party. Now picture this, the matriarch of the Kardashian clan, a woman who basically invented the social media dynasty, is throwing a birthday bash. Naturally, Harry and Meghan get invited, and disaster strikes. Reports say tensions flared when Kris Jenner quietly removed an image of the Sussexes from her Instagram post commemorating the event. Meghan allegedly demanded the photos be taken down. Wait, hold on. She insisted on being photographed arriving, and then later wanted those same images removed. Cue public confusion, social media chaos, and Meredith Maines allegedly taking the blame. Because apparently if anything goes wrong in Sussex world, someone must pay. Let me paint the picture for you. Meghan arrives, no poppy for Remembrance Weekend. Harry has one, she doesn't. The US is the land of instant delivery, folks. You can get anything in 12 hours, an elephant, a Picasso, a rare book, but apparently no poppy. She walks in, photos are taken, and suddenly poof, vanished from social media. It's like a magic trick, except the magician is Meghan Markle. And don't think it stops there. Remember Paris Fashion Week? Meghan lobbied for months to attend with her designer friend from Balenciaga. She arrives and decides to record a selfie video in a chauffeur-driven limousine zooming past the street where Princess Diana tragically died. Yes, folks, the optics are that bad. Tone-deaf, insensitive, and another headache for Meredith. Who's to blame? Well, if you ask Sussex World, it's the PR executive. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Meredith Maines was set up to fail? Or do you think there's something deeper going on behind the palace gates, or rather behind the LA gates? Comment below. I'll be reading your thoughts. Let's not forget Archewell itself. Originally the Archewell Foundation, it was renamed Archewell Philanthropies to hammer home the Sussexes' supposed philanthropic magic. But here's the truth. Overheads are high, projects are faltering, pop-up shops vanish within hours, Netflix shows underperform, and podcasts quietly die after one season. Archewell is struggling. And Meredith, she saw the chaos coming and wisely stepped away. Celebrity anecdotes, tie-ins. While we're talking about celebrity chaos later in the show, we'll cover Gordon Ramsay's family drama. His daughter Holly Ramsay, a social media influencer, married British Olympic swimmer Adam Peaty. Fancy a $200 million dad trying to manage bad headlines. We'll get into that in a bit, but just know it's equally delicious drama. So here's the bottom line. Meredith Maines, an absolute communications genius, brokered a peace deal between Charles and Harry, helped smooth tricky media storms, and yet the Sussexes' narrative paints her as incompetent. Ridiculous. And yet, that's PR in 2025: spin, blame, and never a moment of accountability. Vivid storytelling about Meredith's career and choices. Think about it, she worked at Google, Hulu, American Idol, and Lightseed Venture Partners. She's someone who builds empires. And yet, even with all that skill, she walks away from the Sussexes' orbit because, let's be honest, this is an impossible job. And anyone who thinks Meghan or Harry are easygoing, think again. They'll ice you out for a single misstep, or even no misstep at all. Interactive humor/engagement. By the way, quick fun question for the audience. If you were a PR exec for Meghan and Harry, could you survive 1 week without losing your mind? Type yes or no in the comments. I already know the answer, probably no. This story isn't happening in a vacuum. The public is watching, social media is buzzing, and every faux pas gets amplified. Just like the Kardashian birthday mess or Paris Fashion Week, every move is scrutinized. It's a reminder that in 2025, celebrity is a high-stakes game, and even the best PR talent can only do so much when the players themselves create chaos. And coming up after the break, we'll get into the Ramsay wedding drama plus a psychic prediction for Meghan Markle in 2026. Will she rebound? Will Archewell survive? Will the Sussexes finally find a PR team that sticks around? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Alright folks, that's today's deep dive into Meghan, Harry, and the PR disaster of the year. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more behind-the-scenes celebrity drama. And tell me, who do you think is really at fault here? Meghan, Harry, or the impossible job of managing them? Drop your thoughts below.